our Honorable CS, who's our guest of honor today, the Chairman of the Board of NACADA, board members present, distinguished stakeholders from the alcohol and drug control space, all protocols observed, my colleagues, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. Good morning again. Good morning. God is good, and all the time. Thank you so much. Let me begin by thanking each and every one of you for availing time out of your busy schedules to honor this very historic occasion. Today is not just a policy launch, it is a bold statement. It is a statement that says, enough is enough. Can you repeat that? Thank you very much. On behalf of NACADA fraternity and all those Kenyans who are interested in the well-being of this country and the survival of this state in a way it should be, I'd like to very specially thank our Cabinet Secretary for Interior and National Administration. Sir, your presence here is not just symbolic, it is very powerful. It affirms the ministry's commitment and its unwavering effort to ensure that we safeguard the health, dignity, and productivity of the Kenyan people. Alcohol and drug abuse remains a threat to the survival and development of this great nation. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a landmark moment. The policy before us is not just a technical document. It is a living commitment, a moral and constitutional duty for every conscientious Kenyan. And this is all geared towards realizing the Bill of Rights that is enshrined in our very formidable Constitution. Our Constitution guarantees every Kenyan the right to the highest attainable standards of health, dignity, security, and protection from any harmful endeavors around them. And this policy perpetuates that. Today's launch, therefore, is a rallying call for those promises that are enshrined in our Constitution so that we may realize them. Despite the fact that this policy was promulgated by the Cabinet, it is not a top-down imposition. It is a stakeholder-driven conversation. It includes you, the parent, you, the boda rider, the teacher, the reformed Mama Pima, the health worker, and the bar owners in our midst. And yes, I also include that neighbor who always seems to know where the changa is being sold, but doesn't talk about it unless asked. Waziri, with your indulgence, let me just share a little story with those who are gathered here today. Last week, under the auspices of the Jukwaa la Usalama, we were privileged to visit a village along the Kerio Valley, where residents have perpetually been complaining that there's prevalence of alcohol. And they were saying that alcohol now is delivered faster than milk. As you all know, unrefrigerated milk has to be sped to the consumer. Ladies and gentlemen, while in Kerio Valley, one elder looked at me in the eyes and came close and looked at my logo and read NACADA. Then the mzee said, "We mzee wa NACADA, huku kwa duka soda hakuna, lakini sachet iko mingi na inatoka Uganda." Ladies and gentlemen, this is the heart of the problem: accessibility and availability. And this policy is intended to cure this, amongst other issues. Therefore, if we are going to stop this crisis, we must take bold steps. And the policy does exactly that by addressing the two elephants in the room that I highlighted, which is accessibility and availability. Let me just give a snippet on the fundamental issues within the policy. Number one, which I think are very key, and secondly, in recent past, have elicited wide debate amongst the citizens of this country. The first one is the rising of the legal age from 18 to 21. The second is the banning of alcohol ads in the TV. We want our children to learn ABC and not SDU, which is substance use disorder. Banning these ads during prime time. We also want them to mandate them to put warning ads at pictorials on these alcoholic drinks as we do in tobacco. We also want to ban online sales because this transcends age. These things are being sold to the young ones. Prohibiting sale of alcohol in public places. Limiting alcohol outlets depending on the population density. Public officers enforcing the law on a continuous basis. Reduction of subsidies and incentives for alcohol production. And most importantly, and this touches on our children, the 300-meter rule. In this journey in realizing this policy, we'll be constituting a national steering committee to oversee the rollout, coordination, stakeholder engagement, and ensuring that views permeate from bottom up to make this truly a Kenyan policy. As I close, Waziri, I must express my deepest appreciation to His Excellency the President of the Republic of Kenya for his vision on safeguarding Kenyans. To you, our Cabinet Secretary, we thank you for championing this cause. This policy was churned out and promulgated in record time. I must also thank the Chairman and the Board for their wise counsel and leadership in realizing this policy. Our staff, the many hours you put into making this document what it is. To our partners, and especially Vital Strategies and the Institute of Legislative Affairs for your support in kind. All stakeholders and citizens present here who contributed to the debates which were out there after the launch of the policy. This policy is much yours as it is a government document. Ladies and gentlemen, this policy is a call to arms. Let us protect our youth, empower our communities, uphold the Constitution, and let us replace despair with dignity, dependency in alcohol with productivity. As the late Wangari Maathai once said, it's these little things that citizens do that create a change, one hummingbird at a time. So let us take this little step. Let us join hands. This fight begins with you. Before I end, let me remind you, if you turn to your left, turn to your right, introspect. Each and every one of you has been affected by the issue of alcohol. A brother, a mother, a sister, an old friend, even a TV program. Thank you very much. God bless you all, and God bless this wonderful country of ours, Kenya. Thank you.